Hello everyone, Santina this side. So in this session, we are going to backtest the SafeTrading AI level app. We are going to see the overall performance for the last week. Also, we're gonna test this app on the crude level, and along with that, at the end, we're gonna try to find the determine the fractal nature of the market for the upcoming week. So let's start now. So this is our safe trading AI level app, as you can see on my screen, right? So I have already mentioned, but yeah, so if you watch this video fully, right, you will get to know how to use this app, and then all your again doubts will be clear. And the most important thing, this is a safe app. You can freely download it from the Play Store, right? You just need to go there and search the safe trading, and this you can install on your Android device. So the main rule, I mean the first rule, see, only you just need to give the opening price of the first 15-minute candle. I mean, wherever the market open, you have to give that. You will get the levels, and let's track those levels perfectly day by day. So this is what on 30 April, right? So this is my candle. So let me zoom it first. Okay, so I hope this is now properly visible. So this is our first 15-minute candle, and just a minute. Okay, yeah. So here you see the market open around 24049, 24019.15. Simply we need to go and give the opening price on the app around 24019. So like pre-market session ends around 9:07 a.m. So you go around 9:08, and you just give the opening price of the Nifty. So for like the last day, yeah, so this is what I mean, this is how the app will provide revenue to me. But considering the, I mean, the revenue against the trade, it's so very less. So try to make use of the app, right? So that I can also earn good amount here. Okay, now I have like close this, and I got the levels. So my clear cut, the breakout was about 24057, and the breakdown was 23980. So I simply go here and I mark the levels, right? My breakdown was below 23980, right? And then my breakout was about 24057. So somewhere around this level. So if you see the market open here around 24, right? So these are the levels we have plotted here. As you can see, the breakout about 25057, and the breakdown below 23980. After breaking the market 23980 within the first 5 minutes of the chart, right, it has given all the targets almost around 180 points fall up to this one, right? And if you again check on the app, like here, below 23980, 23787 was the target, and almost dot to dot we have achieved all the targets, right? So this was uh, the app worked perfectly on the 30th April, I will say, where we have got almost around 200 points, right? So once it achieve your target hits, you can trail the stop losses, right? This was the first FVG where, I have exited my trade. Okay, so this is how you can plan. Now going further, let me remove this drawing, right, so that we can plot it again for the okay, just a moment. Yeah, so that I now we can check for the other day as well. See, there is simple thing. You don't need to do any BTST or anything, right? You just need to follow the level, close the day at that day only, right? Never do a BTST. You don't know what is going to happen for the next day in the market. Come fresh, come fresh, trade fresh, and the market is open from 9:15 to 11. You can trade gold, you can trade crude, you can trade gold, you can trade natural gas, you can trade Nifty, right? All those things using this app level can be possible. Now coming back to the next day, right? So here around 29th April. So again for 29 April, again, what is the opening price? If you see here, right? So I mean, just a moment. Here you can see the opening price, right? So at 9:15 the opening price was 24106. Again I went to app, and I have given 24106, right? And I calculate the level. I will never hesitate to take the stop losses, right? But whenever I gain, the profit will be like, the biggest points. Our aim is to capture the biggest point here. So biggest trend. So my, okay, I did one mistake, 24 instead of 1106, right? So I have corrected that. And again, I am calculating 24106. So as you can see, the my breakout was about 24144 here, right? So I will just give the level 24144 and the breakdown was about 24067. Yeah, this is the ideal example. Okay, so breakdown was below 24067. Does market has given any kind of closing, at least 5 minute candle have closed and be closed below this level? No, right? So you should not be making entry into this. So this is one of the best example where market open exactly nearer to breakdown level, which takes the support, right? And market went up, and after breaking 24142, again it made high of 24332. So almost around all the targets, right? Almost, see here, the high it made around 24339, and if you go to app about 24144, we got the 24339, almost around 200 points on upper end as well. In both the cases, if you see, right, on 30 April, when we have seen the clear cut, the breakdown was below, somewhere near below 23980, which is giving us clear cut signal. I mean, you should not be trading in the wrong direction. If it has close below, given like, if it has break the 23980, then there is no point in going on call side, because the app is saying clearly, right, there is a less probability of market going on the that direction with the momentum. So same here, as the market is not below 24067, why you are going to buy the P, right? You should not be doing that. In fact, there is a no trade zone built between these. Once it clear this 24144, it has given the target. I will give you one example. Okay, suppose it break the 24144, you entered it here and again it come down. Take the small stop losses and the exit the trade. That's the plan, right? And if you do the option selling beyond the 90 to 95% level, then you don't need to worry at all. Okay, so the level works for 30 April. So the level works for 29 April. 30 April we got around 180 points, here 200 points, almost around 480 points as of now in 2 days, which is a very awesome. Okay, now coming back to the next day, right? So this is my day, 27th April. I think we have missed one day here. Let me see, let me see, let me see, let me see. Yeah, this one, 20th April. This is where. Okay, so for this day, the opening was around 24050. So again, I went to app, just give the opening price 24050, and so remember, as of now, we are into around 480 points, right? There are the days where you can see the stop losses also get it, but that's fine. That is all the part of game. So here you see we calculate the level for 280 and the breakout was about 24088. So the breakout, it says about 24088. I went here, I have marked this, and the breakdown was below 24011. Okay, somewhere here. Okay, so do you see, does market has sustained below 24010? No here, right? Not a 5 minute candle even closing below this. And again, about 24088, when it break the 24088, right? It went up to here 24182, so almost around 100 points. So as per the app, about 24088, almost it has given a, it went up to 24180, but it has not reached up to T3. So what is the thing, right? What can be the I mean, if you are a trader, what you should be doing, right? Here you see the liquidity graph, but again, I will suggest, if you follow the app only, I will say you bought it here, it went up to 180, you have not booked the profit, it started coming down, you have taken you exited the cost to cost. So no profit, no loss for that day. So this is clear cut, right? Clear cut, no profit, no loss for the day. Now coming back to let me remove this again. Okay. So coming back to this one now, for 27th April. So for 27th April, the opening was nearer to 23,977. 23,977. And I have simply given that 23,977 and I will do the analysis. Right? So the breakout was about 24,015 here, and the breakdown was below 23,938. Okay. Yeah. Do you see any candle closing here below this breakdown? Right? So there is no point is going in the wrong direction P side, but it has broke the 24,014 and then it made a right 24,0, I mean 15 after breaking 24,015. That day it made almost around the high of 24,130. So almost around you got your T2 here, right? So 480 points here and then 015 again 150. So I will roughly calculate it around right now you are into 620 points gain using the app levels. Okay. So as of now we are good, right? Let me remove again drawings and yeah, check for the other day as well, right? So see, and then this was again the day. This is for the 26th April. Okay, so again for 26th April, first 9:15 candle, I mean the opening, right, pre-market session opening, which is around 24,109. So I go here and give the opening price of the 24,109.55. Okay, so the breakout was about 24,148 and the breakdown below 24,070. So the breakdown below 24,070, somewhere this, and the breakout about 24,148. Okay, so do you see any 5 minutes candle close above the level? No, but it has closed below the level. And now after below the level 24,070, right? The target was 23,877, and how much low it has made, right? It has given all the targets here. It has given all the targets here. So almost around here 300 points fall. So if you see from 300 points, so our 620 plus 300, almost around 900 points gain, that too not without watching. I mean, just we are checking whether the 5 minutes candle is closing. So from 27, from 24 April, right, from 24 April to, I have shown you, okay, from 24 April to the 1st May, 30 April, almost around 900 points gain, which is the awesome result given by the app, right? So I urge you to, use this app, which will at least tell you, right? You should not be entering into wrong direction, right? If the market is below, sell below level, you should not be entering into buy side. If the market is buy above level, you should not be going into the, P side. Even if you do that, it is going to save you your lot of money. And again, try to make the habit of taking the stop losses. Suppose my buy about 24,080, it went up to from 24,080 to 24,150, and again it you have not booked it, right? That is your first mistake. But again, if it come down, and if you should be exit into cost to cost CTC. So that's all the whole plan. So I hope, like, for last week we have back tested the app and we are seeing the very great result. So if you have any doubts on this app, right, anything, and if it worked for you and you made the profit using this app, right, so comment on this. For any doubts and queries, you can comment on the video. And if you are again, every week we'll try to do such a back testing on the app, right, which will give an idea how to use this app. It will solve your concept, it will solve your doubts and all the queries as well. So this is for it for this week for this app. Stay tuned for the next upcoming week. Thank you all.